Hello everyone, my name is Deckerlink, the trained and professional, and that is my dishwasher in the background if you can hear it. If you can't, then ignore that sentence and let's get the fuck on with the game. I haven't played this game since November 13th, and it is currently December 3rd. Holy God, holy God. Let's get this shit started. If you don't remember, we are on the Chester route, and on the last one, I believe we just started it. No, I mean, there's two save files, so obviously there have been two, well, this is episode 51, and this is the first episode of this series back since I had the episode where I was obviously having a bad day, and I'm not doing good today, but you know what? I'm gonna still keep going. Got a tiny hat on top of my hat, and let's get fucking, can you see, because I don't know how it's cropped. My tiny hat, no. All rested up and ready to play today. I hope Chester made sure to get plenty of rest before the game, and that he started working on his paper. I guess I'll find out when I get to the classroom. Hey, you here now, Link? Yeah, and it looks like everyone else is here too. Just waiting on the coach to get back from the lockers. He went to change before we leave. Okay, then. While we wait, did he happen to mention how we were getting to the courts? We're carpooling there. Me, you, and Doza are riding with Spencer, and Darius is going to ride with the coach. Coach and he needed to have a private talk with Darius about... Oh, no. Coach said he needed to have a private talk with Darius about his grades, and he's going to use that time for it, I guess. And it looks like Coach is back now.
Alright, looks like the whole team is here now. Okay guys, listen up. Don't forget, these matches you are playing today are just practice. Darius and Dozer, Chester and Link, this is a great time for you to get a feel for how you play together. You're gonna be in doubles, you're gonna be doubles partners all through this season.
Well, fuck. Wish I knew that before I fucking made the commitment. Fucking hell.
So use this to synergize with each other. Did anyone have any questions about the match before we head off?
Now, we've already seen these questions, so I'm going to skip past this. Actually, these things are kind of tailored to the storyline, so... He said in the last one... Actually... Oh, yeah! I found the back button on the controller, so I don't even have to plug in the little shit. What the fuck?
Link, you and Chester will be playing against guys who play in a similar fashion as you. One of them plays tricky shots, so expect a lot of spin on the ball. The other is just raw power, like Chester. The trump will be Chester, showing he's got more than just strength swinging the racket. I think you two stand a pretty good chance to win.
And then, of course, you got your courts, which that should be the same. It's just the clay courts. The balls are boundless, the bang, the dang, digga, so the boogie say jump the boogie.
Don't want anyone getting hurt while they play. You got it, Chester?
Yes, sir. And then nothing. Cool.
Well, if you have nothing else you want to know, then I guess we can head out. Darius, you're with me, and everyone else is riding with Spencer. I'll see you guys at the courts.
And here we go. We're in the back seat now. You followed everyone else to Spencer's car, and after a round of rock, paper, scissors, you and Chester ended up in the back and sitting in the back seat together. You didn't mind riding in the back, and Chester and Dozer were both taller, and Chester had horns to boot, so for him to sit in the back seat properly, he'd have to lie over against the pull-out armrest in the back, setting up against you in the process. Pressing up against you in the process. Fucking weird.
I guess it's best if I ride in the back anyway, since I can lean over. Sorry if I invade your personal space, Link. I don't want to mess up the roof of Spencer's car.
Don't worry about it. It don't bother me. In fact, it had quite the opposite effect. You enjoyed having Chester's thick arm and broad shoulder pressed against you. It made for a rather comfortable ride. And with him being so close, you can smell whatever type of soap he cleaned his fur with. Had a strong, manly smell to it, and it made you just want to bury your face against him and breathe it in. Chester, what do you clean your fur with? It smells pretty strong.
Oh, sorry, is it bothering you?
No, it's not bothering me, for fuck's sake. No, I was just wondering what it was. I like how it smells.
Ah, it's called Running Wild. Works great off on this short fur. It needs that strong scent, too. Since I sweat so much, I get pretty musky when we play. Oh, I'm not into smells, dude. Keep it down, strong man. This is the only stuff I've been able to find that'll keep me from smelling. Haha, I'm sure you're not that bad. I mean, being in the locker room and gym at times can be pretty brutal on the nose, so I'm sure it's not the worst I've smelled. You'll find out on the way home, crammed in the back seat with me. Oh no, there's foot play, and now there's smell oh, Jesus, something to look forward to then. Let's hope he gets a good workout on the court. No, why is... Like, that's the weird thing, like, just foul smells get to me really easy. I just do not do that and no. So how are you feeling about the match today? I'm a bit nervous. I don't want to let you down. I still don't feel like I'll be able to slice the ball. I'm confident. He likes confidence. He also doesn't like people questioning him, which people have pointed out. I'm feeling pretty confident about it today. Despite the little mishap on the courts the other day, I think we'll do pretty good. Just don't let your anger come out, alright? You got it. I'll keep that in check. Certainly don't want to give our team a bad rep for it. I think it'll be fine. And if you don't think you can use the slice, then don't. Play like you normally would. I think you'll play better if you're comfortable with your shots. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I hate to interrupt your little chat, but I hope you guys are ready, because the courts are just up ahead. We'll be in there in just a few minutes.
Ah, it feels good to be out of the car again. It wasn't that long of a drive, but it was still pretty cramped for me. I'm not meant to ride in such compact vehicles.
Good, everyone's here. The other team is already here too, so we are gonna get started right away. Chester and Link, you two are on court 1. Darius and Dozer are on court 2. And Spencer's on court 3. Your opponent should already be there practicing, so head on over and get warmed up. 10 or 15 minutes. God damn it. 15 minutes will be good. Then start your matches. Remember what I told y'all, and be sure to play hard.
You ready to do this, Link?
Yep, let's go. You head off to the... Oh, no. You head off with Chester to your assigned court to greet your opponents. You're up against a smaller feline and a bear who match Chester in height and stature. Oh, lordy no. Hey, guys. Looks like we're your opponents for today. I'm Link, and this is Chester. The bear shook hands with both of you and introduced himself, but his teammate waved it off. Oh, you dick! I remember this guy from the other route. He's a dick! You're a fucking dick! How about we just get started? Just start warming up already. Let's see what you guys got. With a sigh, the bear apologized and then went to join the feline.
Not a friendly little guy, is he?
Seems that way. I guess we need to beat some sportsmanship into him, right? Let's with the fucking crowbar to the knees. Let's break this motherfucker in.
Agreed. So what's the plan?
Well, it's warm-up time, so Coach said we should study them. Study these motherfuckers. Don't show your cards right away. Study them. Remember, Coach said we should use warm-up time to study how our opponents play. Let's see how they play together. Maybe our plays more net than the other. What? Oh, maybe one plays more net than the other. Got it. Got it. Let's both play the back line for now, and we'll leave them wondering what we do. When we start playing, though, I want you more on the net. You've got a wider reach than I do, and you're taller. You can keep the ball in their field.
Alright, sounds like a good idea. Just tell me what to do, and I'll listen.
Awesome. Good teammate. Yes.
You signaled to the other two that you and Chester were ready to start rallying, and the cat wasted no time hitting the ball at Chester. Chester did as you mentioned and just hit the ball right back to him. The rally went on for a few hits between the two of them when the bear suddenly rushed up to the net and spiked the ball at you. Since you had been watching his movements, you were ready for it and just returned it back to the cat with no issues. When the opportunity came, you did the same thing as the bear, slamming the ball back towards the cat with as much strength as you could. He wasn't prepared for it and only blocked the ball from bouncing past him, leaving you with an easy shot to the edge of the court. Seems like strength counters the little guy. Chester.
Should be good for me then.
And we haven't shown them our slices yet.
At least yours. I don't know if I'll try.
You have to try it at some point in the match, so keep it in mind. Also, I haven't seen anything tricky yet. I'm sure they're doing the same thing as us. Just be on your toes.
Understood.
The warm-up went on for a little bit before everyone agreed they were ready to start the game. They never they never showed off anything different after you spiked the ball, only focusing on returning all of their shots. Alright, let's decide who serves first. You guys take it. We're ready whenever you are. Sure thing. I guess we'll take the first serve. Can I get a name in here? Ugh, Jesus. Why did I ever think I could sing? Should I take it or have Chester start it? Oh, fuck me. Okay, we want Chester playing the net, so I'll take it. I think I'll take the first serve. It's cool if I take the first serve, Chester.
Yeah, go for it. Show him how it's done.
You gathered up a couple of balls and headed on to the service line, getting ready to make your first serve. Alright, love that first serve! With the ball tossed up in the air, you bring your racket down on it in time to start off the first point of your match. The ball landed right where you wanted it, but your opponent sent it flying back to Chester, who only deflected the ball off the court.
I guess I wasn't ready for that. Let's try this again.
No worries, Chester. Just the first point. Let's focus now. Love 15. The second point went better, with Chester paying attention this time. They tried using the same approach by hitting it back to him, but he was ready. He returned the ball with such force, neither player could get to the ball.
See? I have it covered.
Good job! Keep doing that and we'll be fine.
Gotcha.
The game was played on, and both teams appeared to be evenly matched, winning game after game and eventually moving on to where each team had won a set. Jesus. The final set was underway, and both teams were playing cautiously, only scoring when the other side made a mistake. Man, we have to try something new, Chester.
What can we do? I don't want to risk messing up and costing us the game.
Look, we are up by a game right now, but if we win this one, we'll have an even better lead. Try something new now, and we'll really throw them off. They aren't expecting it. You know what I'm getting at, don't you?
Yeah, but are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. Give him the confidence. Fucking be like, yes! And even if he does fuck it up, be like, you tried something and you failed. That means you learn from it and move on. But if you don't try it, then you have already fucking failed. So yes, I am sure. I know you can fucking do it. God damn.
Okay then, I'll try it.
I'll play the net and try to force them both back. Then as soon as you get the chance, go for it, alright? Just do it like we did in practice.
Right, I can do it.
It was time for the bear to be serving to Chester, and once the point started, you stayed at the net, blocking anything you could from coming over the net. As you wanted, you pushed both players back to the service line. You and Chester both trying to keep the ball going deep into their court. With your back to Chester, it was hard to tell what he was going to do, but when you missed the next ball flying over the net, you glanced at him and saw him change how he was holding the racket. He was going to slice the ball! You saw him swing through, the ball connecting with the strings at the racket as intended, and the speed of the ball becoming drastically reduced. The return was so unexpected, both opponents made a mad dash towards the net as the ball dropped right over it, but neither of them were able to get to it right after it bounced. Yes! Nice one, Chester!
I actually did it right! Did you see that?
I did! I knew you could do it! Chester was ecstatic now, and he was primed to finish up the match. The other two seemed a little confused as to what happened, having not seen Chester slice of the ball a single time all game. Introducing that so close to the end of the match was going to keep them guessing at what could come next. It's just what you wanted to happen. With the match drawing to an end, you and Chester kept applying pressure to your opponents, pushing them back and then using drop shots and slices to catch them off guard. Things were close up right until the end, but you two began pulling away with a larger lead.
You ready, Link? If we win this point, we'll win the match.
As ready as I'll ever be. Serve it up, Chester.
40-15, first serve.
Chester threw his ball into the air and let loose another powerful serve towards the bear. By this time, they had grown used to Chester's serves and lobbed the ball back to him, over your head and out of your reach. This last point, they were playing overly cautiously, keeping the ball just out of your reach and hitting it to Chester every time. They were hitting the ball so lightly that if you could get to the ball, you could end the match. Chester used this to his own advantage, though, watching them play defensively, and once he knocked the ball back over the net, he charged towards the net.
Go to the back line, Link!
You backpedaled, swapping positions with Chester when you heard him say that. Once more, the bear and cat were thrown off guard, and they tried lobbing the ball over Chester this time. It wasn't high enough. With an impressive jump, Chester brought his racket down on top of the ball, spiking it with such force between your adversaries, neither of them were able to react to it.
Yeah, that's the match!
Fuck yeah, man! Like an excited puppy, he danced around the net while waiting to shake hands with the losing team. The bear was the only one that came to show his good sportsmanship while the cat stomped off the court. When the bear walked off, Chester turned to you and grabbed you in his arms in a tight embrace, lifting you off the ground. We won! First game of the year, and we won! Yeah, we did! Great job! He spun you in a circle before putting you down with a broad grin. His body was drenched in... Ew. He was drenched in sweat, so it was a mildly wet embrace, but you weren't exactly dry yourself. It's not that you minded being picked up by the beefy, sweaty bull. I would mind that greatly. Ew. Let's go tell Coach, he's gonna be so stoked. Yeah, let's find him and see how the other guys are doing. Chester ran off without you to find the coach. You were excited to win, but Chester was beyond that even. You found him with the coach under a nearby awning, chatting with Spencer. It turned out Spencer had won his game some time ago and was observing the others playing to help the coach make notes of what to practice on.
Chester said you guys won! Great job, Link! I watched some of your game, and you two seemed to be fumbling around at the time, but I guess I missed all the good stuff.
Yeah, you did. Chester made the match point on his own, too. I just kind of stood there and watched. Aw, he's blushing. He's blushing now. Hey, no, I didn't do everything on my own. You kept me motivated and encouraged, even when I got mad. We couldn't have won if you hadn't kept me in check. We won as a team. Yep, we won as a team.
Well, good, checking my phone. God damn it. Ooh. Well, great job, you two. And here comes
Dester and fucking God.
Dozer and Darius too. Looks like they finished their game.
The team gathered around to find out Dozer and Darius won as well. Hey, so it's a clean sweep for your team. Fuck
yeah. We own these streets!
With victory all around, Coach announced he was taking everyone out to dinner. His treat tonight. Fuck yeah! The matches were done and new plans had been made, so you went along with your group to pile back into Spencer's car. Those are offered to let Chester ride in front, but he declined to ride in the back seat again. Once more, he was leaned over against you. The faint smell of his soap was still lingered on his fur, but it was being overpowered by what you assumed was the musky smell he was talking about earlier. He got a pretty heavy workout on the courts today, as shown by the sweat dripping off of him whenever he moved around. It was no surprise that his scent was ew! It began to grow more powerful once you noticed it, but it was not as horrible as he made it out to be. Really, it was ew! Like an aphrodisiac. No! The bull really showed you what he could do today, and it resulted in victory. Combining the thought of his performance with his intoxicating scent, it really did a number on you. You really played great out there today, Chester.
You think so?
Yeah, I was impressed to see how you handled things the way you did. I'm glad that we were paired up today.
Me too. I'm really happy we could play together. Man, we really got a good workout today, though, too, didn't we? I'd say it was hot out, and we really worked up a sweat. Yeah, tell me about it. My clothes are still damp. We should roll down the windows and turn off the AC. I'm sure you could smell me being crammed back here with me. Oh, yeah, I can. Sorry, I knew I should have brought my body spray with me, but I left it at home. You don't smell bad. What? Oh, I mean, you smell. It's yeah, not a bad smell. It's not bothering me, is what I really mean. If you say so. Stealing a glance at Chester, you caught the slight grin on his face, and you suddenly felt his weight press more against you. Just like, oh yeah. You started wondering what was going through his mind, but it was cut short with the windows being rolled down regardless.
Well, despite what Link says, I have a pretty sharp nose, and it's not the only thing I smell in here. I'd rather air my car out now, so it doesn't linger.
The drive didn't last too much longer before you showed up at the place Coach wanted to eat at. Look at that place! That sounds nice! Oh my god! So thank you, Coach, you're awesome!
Cheers to my team for victories all across the board today. I'm proud of you all, so here's to our first win of the year. It might have only been for practice, but it's a great start for everyone. But we can't let up. We have to make sure we keep practicing hard and show we are a force to be reckoned with. Let's eat now.
The celebration lasted several hours before everyone began to grow weary from a long day at the courts. It was a shame to end everything while the team conversed and seemed to be getting along. But you were getting sleepy and everyone else seemed to be worn down. Once more you piled into the back seat of Spencer's car alongside Chester. Spencer decided to drop you off at home first since everyone else lived on or near the campus. Thanks for dropping me off here, Spence.
Sure thing. Great job today.
You too. Great job to all of you. I'll see you all at practice Monday.
Oh yeah, I'll text you tomorrow, Link.
Oh, that's right. Just send me a message at some point and I'll head over. I'll see you later. You did great today, Chester. It was fun.
Thanks, man. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Man, what a day. I can't believe we really won our first match. I was skeptical at first, but Chester really impressed and I guess surprised me. He really focused and worked hard today. And I can't help but feel even more attracted to him after all of that. He might need to work on his anger at times, but he's really trying when I'm around. It's cute. I wonder though.
Day 6, Saturday.
Well, we did a full day, so I don't want to overblow this episode and make it 50 fucking minutes long. So, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Extracurricular Activities, the series that never fucking ends. And we will check out day 6 Saturday on the next one. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trained unprofessional speaking for the voices in my hat when I say until next time. Fare thee well. Bye, everyone!